Hello everyone, this is Southern Belle Whisper. I hope you all are doing well today and you have had a very beautiful and blessed Sunday. This video was not planned. I have nothing written down. I just felt, let's say it together, inspired. And yes, I know I look atrocious right now. I've been sleeping off and on all day long after working night shift last night, so I probably look atrocious, and I cried at church, so I can only imagine what you guys are seeing right now. But I wanted to start from the nitty gritty, from when I look my worst to when I look my best. You know what I mean? So I do have makeup wipes to remove my old makeup from this morning, because this is going to be a get ready with me. I felt inspired to make this video after my team, the New Orleans Saints, won their first game today. And I'm so proud of my boys. Win or lose, I'm always going to be a Saints fan. It just hurts my heart to see them lose. But like one of my brothers, he's like, I'm a Saints fan, but yet when they lose, he's like, yeah, I'm just going to root for this team and this team. Me and my other brother, because I have 4 brothers that are Saints fans. And me and my other brother, the one I smoke with when he comes and visits, we are like diehard Saints fans, just like our dad. So I've always been a Saints fan for as long as I can remember. My father went to a Saints game in 1970, and that was when they were called the Aints. If you guys have seen the memes recently, people wore paper bags over their heads and wrote Aints on the paper bags and went to the games that way. And my dad went to one of the games. And even though they lost, he said, from this day forward, I'm going to root for the Saints, and they are going to come back one day, and they are going to win the Super Bowl. So you can imagine, was it 2009 or I think it was 2009, when the Saints went to the Super Bowl. That was like one of the best nights of our lives. That's like a core memory. I remember everything from that night. Great night. So no matter what, I will always be a Saints fan. And I love when they win. So I wanted to do like a makeup look that is inspired by the New Orleans Saints. As I talk to you guys about kind of pep talk, I really have enjoyed making my car lo-fi pep talks on Sundays recently, and I thought, I've been sleeping off and on all day, and I'm wide awake, so what better way than to make a video for you guys. So, okay, first let's get the gunk off. And this is going to be one of my honest and transparent videos, you guys, okay? Because recently I was like, I gotta watch what I say. I gotta watch what I say. And screw that. I have had this channel for 12 years in December. December 29th, actually, will be 12 years. And I should never be afraid to say what I want on my own channel. Like recently, I was like, watch what you say, Kelly. He probably does watch your videos and make fun of you and show it to his friends and say, hey, look at this chick that's still mentioning me in her videos 2 months later. She's so obsessed. Yeah, that's what runs through my mind when I think about making videos like this. I still have a very overactive mind, but I'm working on it. But yeah, screw that. Screw that, you guys. I refuse. But today, or last night, started last night actually. I was at work and it was about 2 a.m. I'd say I just got done with my study, and I take my studies with me, and around 3 a.m. I study at work. And so I'd done my studies, and just this heaviness came over me. It made me physically ill, this heaviness that came over me. And where God was just like, pray, just pray. That's all you can do is pray. So I prayed and prayed and prayed. But like, I went to church this morning with such a heaviness on my heart. And I'm very grateful that I go to church early, because as I was passing my pastor's office, he was sitting in there, and I got to talk to him for a little bit. Didn't go into specifics, just said, my heart's really heavy this morning. And I love my pastor, you guys. I love my pastor. But yeah, I got to talk to him for about 10 minutes, which is, I'm going to wear my headband today, which was really, really nice. But I told him, I said, I just have my bangs are going to stick up though. Oh boy, hold on. I said, I have a heaviness today. I don't know what's going on with me, but recently I've come into so much clarity, and then today is the first, or last night. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. I said, last night I just had this heaviness come over me, in which I just felt like I needed to pray. I said, I really need to hear one of your anointed sermons this morning, because it seems every time he preaches, he's speaking right to me. From day one, Easter Sunday, 2024, it just feels like he's always speaking to me every time he preaches. But I told him, I said, I felt this heaviness. And thank God, 2 of our usual ladies that go there, I don't know, maybe they're on vacation. And my pastor's wife, Brenda, well, I shouldn't have said her real name. Oh well. Asked me if I would like to greet, which took my mind off the heaviness for a while. I'm just trying to keep, there we go. But she asked me if I'd like to greet, and I was like, do I? So I got to go out into the foyer and greet the attendees of my church, which got my mind off the heaviness. And then we sang one of my favorite worship songs, I Know a Name, this morning. And it really got me in the spirit, that song, you guys. It really, started, pumping me up, get me in the right headspace to hear a great message. And he preached a great message this morning from Kings, 1 Kings, I think. What was the woman's name? Oh man, I just got off of work this morning, and I go to 9 a.m. And I'm not gonna lie, my memory is awful. But man, that makes me feel bad though. Because a song that I've been listening to a lot recently has been Turn by Ben Fuller. And just every day, turn, Ben Fuller, turn, Ben Fuller. So when I heard him talk and preach this morning, and one of the things he said was, watch as God turns it around for you. I was was like, God, you are speaking to me through him. Like I felt the Lord so strongly in my heart at that moment because he knows how much I listen to that song. What am I looking for? Okay. Sorry. Like I felt him so much in that moment. And I was just like crying, my eyes out, of course. And we all went to the altar. He always ends his sermons with an altar call. And I went to the altar, me and B went to the altar together. And I was pretty much keeping my cool, like tears were streaming down my face, but like no like wrecking sobs or anything like that. But then they decided to end the service with Waymaker, and I lost it. I lost it, you guys. But then I came home and I'm trying to look for the right colors, the Saints colors. I came home and I did my Bible study. I do my my devotionals. I have an app called Glorify. You guys, if you're a Christian, you don't have the app, I definitely recommend it. It gives you like a little devotional every single day. And I do my devotionals at 3 a.m. And then when I come home in the mornings, I do my Bible study, my A Woman After God's Own Heart Bible study. And so I came home after that wonderful service, and hold on, let me see how I can do this without putting a shadow over my face. Okay. I came home, and I just now started Joshua in the Bible. And we all know the song. What's the song? Okay. Cannot remember. But I got to the part where they had to walk around the walls of Jericho for, I think it was 6 days. And how Jericho's walls fell down. And I had to put my Bible down for a second because when it talked about the trumpets and everything, I was like, I had this feeling like it was almost like abnormal, like uncomfortable feeling, and the knowing that we are definitely in the last days, and as Christians, we should definitely be preparing ourselves. But I had to put my Bible down for a second, and something else that our pastor told us this morning, and I hear all the time, and I know in my heart, God knows and sees all things. I can't hide anything from him. So as I was studying and I put my Bible down, I started praying. And I said, God, you know my heart. I said, you know my heart and you know what I struggle with. But I know I need to say it out loud. So I said everything that was on my heart, I prayed to him. And you guys, heaving sobs. Like I was at the point of speaking in tongues. That's how intense this was. It was insane. I just heaving, just loud sobs. Because if I can't be honest with anybody about the way I feel, why wouldn't I be honest with God, who sees all things anyways? And he wants me to pray out loud and not just hold it inside and say, well, God, you know my heart. But he wants to hear me say it. And I felt like not, I felt like it was a turning point for me. That was probably one of the longest prayers I prayed in a while. It lasted about 10 minutes. It was insane. Because, you guys, I don't have it all together. I know I try to put up that front for you guys. Because, you guys come here for relaxation and ASMR, not somebody unloading her trauma on you guys. But I can thank the subscribers who have... Can I scoot you guys forward just a little bit? I feel like you guys can't see my makeup. Okay, hold on. Come. So... But I can thank the subscribers who have told me that I love how real you are, how honest you are. It's like talking to a friend. And that's what I aim for with my channel. It goes way beyond ASMR to me. I don't know what camera to look at, you guys. It goes beyond ASMR for me. But yeah, I definitely don't have it all together. I still have bad days. I have good days. Yeah. But I still have bad days. I'm not strong all the time. There are days where I just want to lay in bed and cry. And then there are days where I feel like I can take on the world, and the world is my oyster. But days like last night and this morning, I aim to be relatable to you guys. That's what I aim for, is to be relatable. I still hurt. I still hurt over what happened recently. In all honesty, I'm still hurting. Trust me, I don't want to be. I really don't want to be. It'll be 2 months in a few days. And I thought by now that I wouldn't be hurting. And I'm still hurting. Some days. Like last night, I was doing so good. I even went to therapy and was like, oh, all this clarity, and I don't need nobody, and I don't need no friends, and la-di-da. And then last night, where I felt, I don't know what it was, but I just felt like I needed to pray. Because I look back at old videos that he probably saw before he blocked me. And I was like, good Lord, Kelly, you were always talking about Jay. Well, yeah, I was. And I don't really regret it either, because he was a good friend. And he got me out of my shell and inspired me for the time that we were friends. So, I just want to stop having the hurting days. I want to stop it. Because it's a waste of life. It's a waste of breath. It's a waste of headspace. For me, in my opinion. It's a waste. Hold on, let me tilt you down a little bit more. I didn't realize the video was paused. I don't know when that happened. I just now noticed it. That's weird. But where was I? I forget. But yeah, I'm tired of having the hurting days. I don't want those days at all anymore. Because it's just such a waste. I mean, he told me, have a nice life, which means done, finito, goodbye. He said, have a nice life. I just held out hope for way too long. That we could work through it. But like I said in my last video, some people are just meant to be a part of your life for a season as lessons. And I believe that with all my heart. Because this is, oh, by the way, Dollar General had a sale on their makeup today, 50% off. So I got all these for $1. $1. This is called Believe. I like that. It's like a setting powder. But yeah, just okay, how's this work? I need more makeup brushes. Okay, no wonder it was on sale. It's okay. I'll just go with my regular powder and blush. You guys don't mind. But yeah, you guys. See, I've never been ghosted before. Where somebody just completely, somebody that I cared about just completely, no contact, no explanations, no nothing. It's the first time in my life I've ever been ghosted. First time. And this will be the last video where I talk about him at all. Because I'm just done. I'm done. And I want to get all this out before I start making my fall related videos. Because I want to be happy. Alright, let's see what this is. What is this? Looks like bronzer. Let's see. Risky Business. Oh, it's a matte and a shimmer. Oh, I love matte. Okay. But I feel things so deeply sometimes. And it is a pain in my ass. Because if he don't care, then why should I? If he don't care, then why should I? But, so yeah, get back on track, Kelly. Sorry, I went on a little tangent there. When I went to church and came back and prayed that prayer, I tried to stay up for the Saints game as long as I could. But I lost that battle about 2 hours in. because I've noticed that when I stop watching the game is when they start winning. I'm kind of like bad juju for them. But I've noticed that when I stop watching the game, they start winning. And they did. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud. It makes me so happy. Yeah, you guys, we all struggle. I know. Everybody in this world has been hurt. Has been through pain. And like I've told you guys before, I don't want you to feel sorry for me. If I'm going to go into counseling, do you guys realize how helpful videos like this are for me? To know that somebody will watch this video and take something from it, that means a lot. But I know we all struggle with something. Whether it be pain or grief or hurt, we all struggle. I know that. We all struggle. And I pray for you guys. I pray for my subscribers. That whatever you struggle with in your life, that God will be by your side through it all. He already is by your side, but you guys know what I mean. Sometimes we just need to meet him halfway. And he meets us in our weakest moments. Something else I prayed to him today was, Lord, I'm about to start making payments to buy a car for my parents, the car that I've been driving. We've agreed for me to start making payments on it, so I'm about to have a car. I'm about to go back to school. I started the gym, and I've been focusing so much on this hurt and this pain that I've been blind to the blessings that God has already given me recently. I told him, I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But like I said, we're humans. And I have more good days than bad. As of recently, maybe a month. It took me 1 month to even get over to even have one night where I didn't cry my eyes out. But the thing is, you guys, and I truly, truly believe this, is Jay did me a favor. He did me a huge favor because he did what I should have done. But like I said in my last video, the thought of letting go and it being forever scared the daylights out of me. But now it's like, Kelly, you chose not to let go, and now one of your worst fears has happened. It's happened. It's forever. You're never going to talk to him again. You're never going to be friends with him again. It's over. But the Lord has kept me strong through all of this. Through all of this. He has given me the strength to go to work and put my whole heart and soul into my work. And because his strength, the strength he gives me sustains me. Because his power is made greater in my weakness. And he has comforted me so much recently. I wanted to put a little black because it's black and gold. Saints' colors are black and gold, just a little bit. I have become totally and completely and utterly obsessed with the Lord. I talk to him all day, every day. I laugh with him, I cry with him. I've gotten to the point where every day is a new prayer. It's not the same prayer every single day. I just pray to him. Whatever is on my heart is why I pray to him every day. Is that you, Jasper? Yeah, it's Jasper. But he has taken the place of his best friend. Well, he's always been my best friend. I've always felt like I needed a friend. And it just recently came to my realization that God has been my friend all along. And he's never given me a reason not to trust him or to be afraid of him, to fear him, being afraid of disappointing him or hurting him in some way. And, we all say, hey, I wish I could have realized sooner. But I think that the Lord puts us through our trials so we can come to these mind-altering, life-changing moments. He should have been my best friend all along. Not that I regret my friendship with Jay. I'm just saying, he didn't come first. He didn't even come second. It was always my job or Jay or just something came above him. First things first by Consumed by Fire. I love that song. And that is a no-no. And God tried to show me once, and I didn't listen. And I should have. But God has brought me through the fire so many times in my life, including recently. He literally sacrificed himself to save me from my sins. He gave me the ultimate gift of love and adoration by dying for me. Not just dying, but being tortured. And that's why I've learned from all of this, you guys, is your life will go AWOL if you don't put well, if you're not a Christian, maybe your family. If you're not a Christian, your family, or like families that are like workaholics. Don't put work over your family. Just saying. Because you never know. You never know. You just never know in this day and age. Hold on one second. Life is short. And I got these earrings today. I was thinking about making like a fall Halloween earrings show and tell video tomorrow if you guys would like something like that, but I got these today at Walmart. But yes, life is short. And what's even sadder to say is it took the death of an innocent man to prove to me how very short life is. Life is very short. Very short. And I'm tired of living it, caring only about myself. Because this life isn't about me, it's about God. And letting Him use me as a vessel to inspire other people. And I have to work at it every day, but it's worth it. He's worth it. We're worth it. I like these. But yes, church service and then that prayer and the saints winning. I was just in a really, really good mood and wanted to make this video for you all. I know my niece is going to be so happy. I don't know if she gets ASMR. I think she just watches my videos to feel closer to me. But I know she's going to be thrilled. I keep knocking into the earrings. But yes, that is what I've realized recently. And because I prayed, I said, Lord, I don't want to hit the 2-month mark and still be hurting. Still having any days where I hurt. I said, I know I've, signed up for school. I've started going to the gym. But I do not want to have any more hurting days. I don't want to do it, you guys. So, but yes, this is my Saints look. I got gold right here, and then the black eyeliner, mascara, and my Saint shirt. I'm so proud of them, you guys. I'm going to have to go and watch the highlights again for the 100th time. Thank you guys for letting me use my channel as kind of a platform. Well, it is a platform. But for never judging me, for being so accepting of me. But I've got to the point where I literally do not care, or I'm working at it every day to not care about people's opinions of me. I want to be in that mindset of IDGAF. Because, yeah, that's a horrible, horrible way to live. Being defined by other people's opinions of me. Horrible way to live. But yes, you guys tell me about that earring show and tell video, and I'll make it for you guys tomorrow. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support.